Hello, everyone. Wow, that's loud. Good to see you. As many of you may remember, when I started back at the firm in 2004, I led the build out of the institutional side of the business. And today, as I look at global wealth, what's striking is that the assets held by individuals are at least as large, if not greater than what's held by the institutions. Yet, importantly, the allocations to private markets are just a small fraction, grossly underallocated to the opportunity in private markets today. So our goal, as we build out global wealth, is to ensure that the individual, families, can in fact plan for their retirement, can build wealth with the help of private investments in their portfolio. We believe in this market. We're committed to it for the long term. And in fact, when we look over the next decade, we recognize that with the increase in allocations, there should be $10 trillion of money in motion on behalf of this segment. Private markets are no longer a nice to have in a portfolio. Advisors and their clients now recognize that public markets alone will not allow them to achieve their long-term financial goals. Private markets are a critical replacement to a portion of their public fixed income and equity allocation. We just have to look at the public equity markets and how the number of companies have been reduced by half. Or when you look at the global number of companies today, 90% of them are in fact private, not public. So the private market investments can help global wealth clients increase diversification, lower volatility, and deliver the excess return per unit of risk that we've all been speaking about. So this seismic shift in private market allocation is underway, and we're seeing it in our results. So from a white sheet of paper just 3 years ago to a world-class global wealth business today, we are exceeding our targets that we laid out to you in the 2021 Investor Day across the board. First, the team is now 140 people strong. We had fewer than 10 when I saw you last. We have delivered $11 billion in capital raise over the last 12 months. We are well on track to exceed the $50 billion cumulative 5-year capital raise. And this year, we expect to be 25% of third-party capital flows. There is a lot to be excited about here. There is tremendous momentum. But the best part is that we are just getting started. We are playing to win. I think you've heard that today. We've spent the last 3 years building an incredibly strong foundation off of which we can now scale and build step function growth. As you'll see here, our goal is to grow the business by AUM 5 times over the next 5 years. And we are positioned as the partner of choice to our clients. Only a few can do this successfully. It's a big lift. It takes a commitment that starts at the top and permeates throughout the entirety of the organization. And we have that. We also have spent $1 billion of our balance sheet in support of the global wealth business. We now have a global footprint of hundreds of firms that trust to partner with us as they build out their private markets exposure. We've also built a full suite of wealth-focused solutions. We have greater than 10 fintech companies that we partner with to deliver best-in-class client service. The experience for our clients is critical. And finally, we've built ApolloAcademy.com. It's publicly available. If you had not yet visited, please do. We now have greater than 60,000 active users that are engaging with our content as they learn more and more about the role of private markets in their portfolios. So the client is at the core of what we do. In less than 3 years, we have built out deep and meaningful relationships with every channel: wires, private banks, registered investment advisors, the independent broker-dealer, global family offices, here in the US and around the world. This provides an incredibly strong foundation for us to deepen those existing relationships and add new ones. There's so much room to run. We are a solutions provider across asset classes. We are delivering the best of the investment capabilities that we have honed now for greater than 30 years, and delivering it in a tailored way that meets the needs of the individual. When we met last in 2021, we did not yet have a semi-liquid offering. Our first was Apollo Debt Solution that launched soon thereafter, and we are now $12 billion strong. Across the suite of solutions, we now have 11 semi-liquid strategies in addition to the flagship drawdown offerings that we hold and offer. We offer the advisor community, financial professionals, solutions for the entirety of their client base. So we look across a range of suitability: qualified purchaser, accredited, sub-accredited. And importantly, we are meeting clients and their advisors where they are. We have over 30 access points today for these strategies designed to match their regulatory, tax, currency, and other needs. Innovation is in our DNA. I'll admit, it excites us. We like to focus on where the puck is going. And since we last met, we've had a lot of firsts. I've chosen a few to highlight today. You heard earlier about Apollo-aligned alternatives. A first in delivering this type of diversified private market exposure, highly aligned with our own capital as a replacement to a portion of the public equity portfolio. ABC, that's our and the market's first pure play asset-backed semi-liquid strategy. It builds on the strength of the origination engine that you've heard throughout the day. Altitude, it provides a tax-advantaged solution and access point that helps individuals build for their retirement, build wealth. And as mentioned, we've launched a collective investment trust, which is an access point to deliver private markets to defined contribution plans, to 401k plans. And finally, we've had a number of partnerships with long-only traditional asset managers that allow us to bring private markets to the mass affluent. We are seen by our partners not only as helpful to co-create for where their businesses are today, but importantly for where the opportunities lie ahead. We see many new frontiers, each representing trillions of dollars of market opportunity, largely untouched by private market exposure and in need of a solution. We believe we are uniquely positioned to deliver. Nearly every client conversation I have these days touches on one or more of these very deep opportunities. The ability to integrate private markets into retirement accounts, managed accounts, lending facilities, etc. These new frontiers will help to fuel the growth of our global wealth business for many years to come. So, in conclusion, hopefully you realize we are extremely well positioned to turbocharge this business. Over the next 5 years, we plan to more than double our talented resources on the team, increase our AUM by 5x to 150 billion, bring our average capital raise to approximately 30 billion a year, and by 2029, we anticipate that the global wealth business could represent 50% of our third-party capital raise. So the best is yet to come. Thank you.